Hi everybody. I'm here this morning to make a chicken. I'm trying to thread this needle. You know what? This needle, forget it. It says it's a short darner, size 9. SueSpargo.com. The thread won't even fit in there. If it's a darner, wouldn't you think that you could darn socks with it? But when you darn socks, darn it, you put in yarn. Okay, we're not going to use that needle. We're going to find a different needle, one that I can get this thread through. Oh, this one will work. I can actually see the eye of that needle. There we go. Now I got that in there. Okay, so now I can start making a chicken. Okay, let me just show you real quickly a chicken that I already made, which I made for my cat. If you're a crazy cat lady, I want to be a crazy cat lady when I grow up. Now, see, I put it on a stick. Well, actually, the stick is a knitting needle. But there's the chicken. See that chicken? It's made out of two. Look at there. My cat must have grabbed it there, and it's actually got the stuffing coming out of it. But she's got a little beak, and she's got a little comb on top of her hair, and then she's got, this is her tail. Now, and she starts with just two, but you know what? In here, I put catnip in there. Oh my gosh. Have you ever give your cat some catnip to play with? You go like this in front of the cat, and the cat will go wild. I don't know if it's like drugs or something, but my cat likes it. Oh, my hair. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how I do this. Now, I'm not going to use the sewing machine on this. I'm just going to hand stitch this one. And so let's see, I'm going to use, I just love all these colors. Okay, so I'm going to take, let's take two blues. I want to take two blues. So one will be this way and one will be this way. Okay, so what we have to do, I need orange. Now I went to go fetch me a piece of orange, and look, I found my bunny. Well, he wasn't lost, but I had to get him because I couldn't find my glasses, and then in one of my comments it said, "Where is your bunny that's supposed to hold your glasses?" And so I had to get Bo Bunny out there, and so she can hold my glasses. This is a new purple. I got so many people want purple, and so I've got two purple ones done. Look at her. Look at this one. How she's just got she's got real thick hair. She must have come from really good genes of hair. And so, but I still have to I'm going to put her, put one of these little dolls, one of these little princesses in her hand so she has something to play with. And I'll put something in the hand too. But I just love her. I think each one turns out so differently. She's got little blue eyes. I even tried to put eyelashes on her. It didn't do real well, but that's it. And so I might go back. This one here, I did take her mouth off, and I gave her a different mouth. This mouth looks much better. The other mouth looked like she was sucking on a sour lemon, and we don't want her sucking on a sour lemon. Her hair isn't quite as thick. But this is a new thing I started too. Look I can put a braid down each side and then connect it in the back. And I think that looks really cute. I like that. Okay, so I like that. Now we all know I like that. Okay, and then I can put this butterfly if I want to right here. I like her flower I put in here. Oh, that's right. We're working on a chicken. Okay, so what we do is these two pieces of, they say this is cotton. It's really loose weave cotton, but it's okay. That's okay. It's gonna work. It's gonna work out fine. Is this exactly 4x4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 4x4. Okay. Now I got this. This is actually sari silk that I got out of my rug when I took my rug apart, and so this is what I'm going to use for the beak and for the thingy. See, I could actually put a wattle down here too. I could do a wattle here, and then the beak, and then the comb up here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And so what we do with that then to get them in there first. Okay, just a minute. You know, both of my thumbs, I don't know if it's to where I'm having trouble doing stuff with them, like stuff you're supposed to do. Okay, so I'm going to take, first of all, I'm going to take this piece. Okay, and I'm just going to jangle it up there a little bit, you know, gather it up here. Now this is going to be the wattle, okay? That's that little piece that hangs under their little beak, and it chatters, you know, when they talk. It wiggles when they talk. Have you ever talked to a chicken? Yeah. Okay, so now I put that under there, and then I let me see, I think I want to use these clips here. I put that under there. See, and so it's sandwiched in there. See, right there, okay? And then I'm going to take another piece. Let's see, I think I need one that's a little bit wider than this. Let me get this one here. Now, and I want to fold it till it's sort of in a point. Fold it, and then fold it, and then fold it. See? So now that end of it right there, it's like a little point. See? So it's like his little beak. So then we're going to go up here, and we're going to put that, so the beak is in between that sandwich, and then we're going to just go like that, and then I'll put a little pin. Put a pin in there to hold that. Hold that in there. So the beak is actually on the inside. I don't want to see that beak. It's got to stay here. Well, that needle, you know, some of my pins I've used for unstopping glue, and then when I try to use the pin, then it won't go through fabric because it's got a glue on there. Okay, I'm going to put a pin on there instead of that. Ouch. Don't poke your finger. Okay, so there, now that's going to be his wattle below his beak. This is his beak. And then I need a comb at the top. That's what they call that thing on the top. So I'm just going to fold that piece like in half a bit and go like this way. And then I'm going to put that up at the top. And we're going to fix them up after I get this stitched together. Then it's going to be fixed up. And so, like that. Okay, so now, I want to make sure these are tucked in there. And now what I'm going to do, now see if you could do this on a sewing machine, but I'm going to just sew by hand. And so you don't need to have a sewing machine. And I'm going to sew 3 sides. Just the 3 sides like that. And so, where'd I put that needle with the thread in it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I got needle and thread, and oh, got that little itsy bitsy needle there. I put that in there before I drop it to the floor and then step on it, and then I start cursing. And okay, so now what I'm going to do, I already said that, I'm going to sew on 3 sides. And I'm going to fold it, this side that I'm not going to sew right now, I'm going to just fold that over just a wee bit. See, there, like that. And yeah, because I'm going to need that folded once I start stitching that end. Then is that right? Do I want that folded? Now I can't remember. Okay, so I gotta hold this closer to me, so I'm going to just kind of stitch that with just a sort, not a running stitch, but I don't know what you call it. Oh, now I have a knot in my thread. That is just so not right. Oh, it came back out good. And I used to call this a locking stitch, but it's not a locking stitch. Now that I watch other people, then I know it's not a locking stitch, but I just go behind. I stitch and then I put a stitch in, but then I go behind that stitch and then come out in front of the stitch. And then behind and then in front and then behind and then in front and then behind and then in front. That's what I do. And so I'm going to go all the way around that. I'm going to pull that pin out of there now. And if you leave them pins in too long, well, then your thread wants to wrap around them pins and they get on your nerves. And then when stuff like that gets on your nerves, then you might start saying, you get potty mouth, potty mouth. You don't want to get potty mouthed. I forgot to put on my lipstick. Darn it. I decided I'm going to clean out one of these drawers. I got 4 drawers right over here beside of me. I'm going to clean out one of them and put my makeup in there. Because I think I'm going to get into wearing makeup more. And wearing my teeth more. I always wear my top teeth. They're always there. But them bottom teeth, sometimes I don't know where I put them either. I need to keep better track of them teeth. Sometimes I just put them in my BRA. And so that I don't know why I don't just leave them in, because they're just a little uncomfortable. But my top teeth, I can't even tell they're in there. They're like growed into my gums, I guess. But I finally figured why my teeth went to hell in a handbasket when I was young. This is weird. You guys are gonna think that this is the weirdest thing ever. But it happened to me and my sister both of us. They say that when you're pregnant that you have that cravings are real. They are real. And sometimes people crave the weirdest things. I know I had a sister-in-law. Well, now she's not a sister-in-law anymore, but when she was pregnant, she ate dirt. If she smelt somebody digging that dirt, it's like she had to go eat some of it. She had to just put it in her mouth and eat it. That was weird as heck. Well, my sister and I, which neither one of us was too bright when we got pregnant, I guess, maybe. But we would eat the burnt sulfur on the end of a match. What even made us think to eat the burnt sulfur? So we would buy a box full of book matches, and then you just burn the whole thing, just get the whole end, and then just sit there and tear one off, eat the sulfur, tear another one off, eat the sulfur. And well, then later on, our teeth started going bad. We really blamed it on pregnancy, made our teeth bad. But then later on in life, I learned that there are people in other countries that work in sulfur mines. I don't know if they have sulfur mines here, but these people in these sulfur mines, they would go out and dig for sulfur and then sell the sulfur. I mean, this was, yeah. But they talked about in that documentary, what I was watching, is that all the that those people that worked in those sulfur mines with their little shovels and stuff, they had real bad teeth because the sulfur that they were just breathing was wrecking their teeth. And that's when I said, oh my gosh. And I mean, soon as babies were born, I stopped. I did not want to eat another match. Did not. And at that time too, my mother smoked. I didn't smoke. My mother smoked, but she used matches to light her cigarettes, and that's what people used years ago. And so then my sister and I, would fight over who can get into her ashtray and eat all of those matches. We didn't eat the whole match, just a little bit of sulfur. But that is why our teeth went to hell in a handbasket. If I say hell, does that make me like sinning? I don't know. I might be sinning. But so if you get pregnant, you guys, don't eat no sulfur matches. What is the weirdest thing you all ever heard of people eating when they were, you know, craving something? You know, a lot of people joke about pickles and ice cream, you know, and I guess pickles and ice cream is like a thing. People want to eat that, and but dirt, like my sister-in-law, she ate dirt. Me and my sister both, and both of us, soon as babies were born, we did not want to eat another match. It is weird. I know I shouldn't even be admitting stuff like this, because when I admit stuff like this, it's like telling you that I'm not right in the mind. And but we didn't know at the time. And I blame. Well, another thing I did too, when I was young, which wasn't good, is to keep teeth white. We thought that while I was still in school, we thought that, and it was terrible. But we'd brush our teeth, use bleach, put the toothbrush in bleach, and thinking that was going to make our teeth all white. Well, it just wrecked our teeth, made our teeth white all right. As once we got fake teeth. Yeah, that's about how that one went. I'm almost done with the third side here while I'm running my mouth telling terrible things. I thought maybe my another Timu order would come today, because it says when I use the tracking, it doesn't say out for delivery, it just says delivery. So but it didn't come in today's mail, so I don't know. I think one day they're going to have they'll probably have, like they have um, Amazon trucks now. I think Timu one day will have Timu trucks that's going to not devour, deliver Timu orders. I bet. I bet you. I bet you, sweet Bippy. Okay, now I think I've got. This sewn. I never figure out if which word is correct. Sewn or sewed. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I could look that up. I guess I could ask Alexa. I have Alexa right here, but she's not plugged in. Okay, now I've got the three sides sewn here. I just stitched that around. Okay, now I'm going to turn it back up. Turn it back right side inwards. Wrong side inwards. Something like that. Okay, see now how those three pieces, now see, there we go. There we go. Now that's her beak, and this is her wattle, and this will be her comb. I got to do some shaping on that. Okay, so now the next thing, well, I got to go here into my corners and do my corners. Now you can do this on the sewing machine, but I just love hand stitching. I think hand stitching is just cool. Okay, and so now I'm gonna, somebody in the comments asked me what kind of polyfill I used. Well, I'll answer these questions on comments coming on Monday too. But this polyfill that I have all came out of a cushion. It was like a back cushion that you can put on your bed, and if you want to lean up against it and read before you go to sleep, it's got like just a bat on your back, and then and then for your arms. Well, I used it for a long time, and then it kind of sprung a leak, and when it sprung a leak, then I realized it was full of the nicest. This is the polyfill it was filled with, and so I've been using that, and I'll use that all up till it's gone. And so yeah, and so because if it's free, it's for me. It's not like it was free, but I bought it so long ago that it's almost like it was free. Okay, so now, then I want to stuff that up full like that way. So then I'm going to sew this end shut, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it this way. See there? That's why I wanted those two ends flipped inward. Okay, see? So now I'm going to put a little pin in here. And Lord, my fingers, I can't hardly, if my hands go to pot, that is not going to be good for my crafting career. But boy, do they just do not want to do what they're supposed to do sometimes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is, there, I'll get that. See, I folded the little ends in, like the hem part, I folded that inward there, see, so it doesn't have a raw edge. But you can, of course, have a raw edge too. And, oh, how did I do this one? This one I did on the sewing machine. Oh, I see what, oh, I did this one a little bit differently. I did do part of it on the sewing machine, and then I hand stitch this, and then I put this yarn on the back, like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is, now I'll get my, oh, I got to get some more thread. This isn't, you know what I need to do? Where did I put my new thread? Did I put it here? Oh no, I think I put it in this sewing drawer. I want to try a piece of my new thread, because it says that this is warning to avoid danger of suffocation. Okay, we're not going to suffocate, but somewhere I read thin thread or fine thread or something like that. So I'm just going to take a spool of this, doesn't matter which one, because they're all beautiful. Yeah, pretty. Okay, I don't, not, maybe this is thin enough thread that I could get it through that real skinny needle here, that short darner, it says, that darn needle. I couldn't get the thread through it. It's like the thread was wider than the, but this one's not a darner needle. Yeah, I don't understand why that says it's a darner needle, because when you darn socks, you got to darn them with yarn. You could never get yarn through that. Okay, so now on this end, when you're putting this part together, you could just use the whip stitch, or you can use a blanket stitch or anything like that. Let's see if I can just do this where you can see this. No, this is not the same blouse I was wearing yesterday. When I ordered this is a Temu shirt, and I love it. But when I ordered this, I ordered like 5 different colors. It was cheap, so I ordered 5 different colors. I think yesterday I was wearing a blue one. See, right now I'm waiting for my dresses. I ordered 4 dresses. In the next order that I get, it's going to be 4 dresses and also some more socks. I ordered like socks to make my dollies out of, but then I noticed I had ordered some other ones that were more colorful, and I thought, well, they didn't make very pretty dolls than real colorful ones, because I get them all covered anyway with fabrics. So I'd rather have just the solid color socks. And so then I tried on a pair of the colorful ones, and they fit my feet. And I said, well, then I just got myself some new socks without even knowing it. And so that was good. And so we've been 24 minutes in here. Well, the first couple of minutes I was just talking. I wasn't even making anything. But see, this can show you how fast, just even by hand, you can stitch. I'm just whip stitching. Hi, Papa. What you up to?
Just telling you I was gonna make a road run.
You're gonna make a road run?
Yeah.
Oh, look at fix my hair on the top. It's all wrinkled. You're good. There, he fixed my hair. It was all wrinkled.
Love you, darling.
I love you too, darling. Ouch. Why do they make needles so sharp?
I'll be back in short.
Okay, watch out for dinosaurs. Okay, he's gonna go make him another little road run. He likes to make them little road runs. And then he checks the mail every time. That's about 12 times a day he checks the mail. You never know. The mailman might run twice. Actually, we have a mail lady. Okay, now I'm just about to the end of this. Now see, if you want to make a bigger chicken, you just use a bigger square. Or if you want to make a smaller one. You know what I think I do want to make? Ouch. Some smaller ones, and then make them for those, those hens. You know those hens that I've made before in the past, and I can't never remember what you call them? Them, yeah. And just make some... Oh, I like this new thread. This is nice thread. It did not, it did not, N-O-T, not, K-N-O-T. And so, but look how pretty those colors are. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so now then, I have... Now see, this is the beak. And actually, I probably should have put it... it can be that way. The fold probably should have been at the bottom, but you know, what the heck. So now, I'm going to just take, and I'm going to trim these. And not trim them right now. I'm just going to cut them into like little strips. Don't cut them into strips first, because then they're too hard to sew in. It's easier to... Look, he wants to run away. He doesn't want a haircut. Okay, and so that then, and then you can just kind of trim them out like this if you want to, just however. And then same way up at the top, just go like this, and so it kind of looks like a little bit of a tassel or something, you know. And then you can trim. I save those, of course. I save all them, put that back there with them pieces of yarn. And so, there. Okay, now I want to take my needle in here and kind of move my stuffing around. Make sure I got stuffing up in these corners right here. Okay, then look, I brought out my jar of boring buttons. But I want to, wait a minute, it's hard to see. Let me get, I could use some of these buttons, but these are my pretty buttons that I use for my, my dolls. So I'm going to just go like this, and to where I can see the buttons a little bit more. And then, because now I want to give him some eyes. And so how should I put black eyes on him? Yeah, he wants black eyes. I don't know why he's a he. Sometimes they are she's, but you know, you just... And you know what? They don't have to match. These are like old buttons. These ones still even have thread in them. See, that one's got still thread in it from when it was originally used. Or do we want brown buttons? Maybe he wants brown eyes. Yeah, them two kind of match. Oh, look, I got a purple button. I need to put that in my fancy bin. Put that in my fancy button bin. Yeah. I have to go through them buttons and put some of them in my fancy button bin. I'll just put them over there. Now I need to get my thread back out here. Put a little... Oh, God, these thumbs. Now I'm going to... I'll put a stitch there first. to make sure that thread's going to stay there. And then I will put the button see, then I'll get that button right there and go across. Just put my needle into the other side to put that other button on the other side, right directly across. I might not have it directly across. I might have it crooked, but it doesn't matter. It's my chicken. My chicken. And I like things that are not perfect. My dog, my little dog, a little bit, she has got a bad leg. People usually say, oh my gosh, what happened to her leg? No, she was born that way. She was born with a little crippled leg. But we love her just like she's perfect. She is perfect. See, so I'm sewing on both buttons at the same time. Right here. Okay, so there you go. Now that I can't go through again, so I'll just nip that thread off right there. And there we go. See, now she's got her beak and her little comb at the top and her wattle. And then, let me see if I still have, let me see, I had a needle over here that had yarn on it. But I don't think I still have that needle over here with the yarn on it. So now I need to get this big needle here that I can fit yarn through. Wait a minute. Did I not bring a piece of yarn in here? Where? Well, I know I have yarn in here. I got like 99,000 yards of yarn in here, but okay. And it doesn't matter what color our tail is, does it? So I got this green tail. He's going to have a green tail. This is a special. It's a special chicken. Oop. And so I'm just going to cut me off a piece of that yarn and shove that back in this bag. Now, I shouldn't let you be seeing my floor. You're going to call the authorities and say you need to go do a wellness check on this old woman who lives in Spring Hill, Florida. She needs to have some kind of a caregiver or something. Wait a minute, I need a needle with a, oh, that won't go through. That's a dull needle. Now that's what I call a darning needle. Them ones with no end to them, where there's no end in sight. Oh, this'll work. Okay, now did I bring my needle threader in here? Or is it still in there in the other room? Maybe it's still in the other room. My needle threader. I thought I had it right here. No, see, I have... Oh, where did I put that basket? I don't remember the basket either. Good grief. Sometimes I think I'm getting all kind of... Wait a minute. I need to get... Let's see. This is what I need right here, I think. Holy Hannah. That's one big needle. But I know I can get the yarn through that needle. It's my doll needle. Or bookbinding needle. It can be either way. Oh. Now, wait. I have scissors right there. Skizzers. That's what Stacy calls them, skizzers. Okay, now don't split yarn, please. Now this is just okay, I gotta get that through there without it splitting. What did I do with I know I got my needle threader here. Okay, just a second, you guys. Try to just be calm. Just be calm. Oh, see? I got it through there. So now, I'm going to, now why does this want to have a knot? I do not, N-O-T, want a knot, K-N-O-T. I don't want those things. And here I have one. Well, it's not a tight knot, though, so I can get it undone very quickly. I'm starting to get hungry. What time is it? 1:04. Maybe that's why I'm tired. I mean, not hungry. Oh, forget it, Elizabeth Marie. Elizabeth Marie does not know anything. Well, I might have too much yarn here. Too much. But you know, a nice chicken. This guy might be a rooster with all these feathers in the back end. Wonder how come birds and roosters and stuff, birds and chickens and stuff, the males are always more colorful than the females. Why is that? Well, I don't know now. Actually, if it's like a white chicken, what do you call them kind? If it's like a Rhode Island red, I guess the boys and the girls look alike. But no. I do think that the Rhode Island reds, that the males get them big, fancy, colorful tails. But most all male birds, and a lot of things, like even lions, they're not a bird, but a male lion's got that big, beautiful head of hair, and a female lion's just got to be plain. I don't know why that is. Because in real life, well, I don't know. I've seen some awful pretty boys. They be pretty. Okay, now I think I got all my knots out. Now I'm just wasting time. Now don't tell me there's another knot. Oh, there's not. You know what? I probably have much more yarn on this needle than I need. Much more than I need. Oh, good grief. I'm wasting time here. I'm totally wasting time. Okay, I'm just going to cut part of this yarn off instead of trying to get it. Yeah, I don't need that piece right there. Okay, so now I'm going to, that last piece that I stitched there on her butt, on her bum, we're just going to go here and run some yarn through there and then tie it and then cut and then put some more. This would look prettier if I had my colorful yarn, which I've got a lot of real colorful yarn too, that it's like all different colors, but I don't have it right here in front of my face, so that's why green was right here in front of my face. So, well, it's behind my face actually, back there on my cart. Okay, so, and then see, then this is what I do. Can you see what I'm doing? Probably not. Now, see, then I just run that needle through there, and then the yarn will just follow it. And then you just stop when you get your yarn, the length you want has feathers back there, because this yarn is going to magically be feathers. You know, if you pretend and believe, you can do anything. Anything is real if you believe. Like, a lot of people don't believe that unicorns are real, but they are. All you have to do is believe that they're real. Even if you've never seen one, you believe. That's like in Jesus. You just believe. If you've never seen him, you probably haven't. He's real, and so unicorns are real. Mermaids are real, all of that stuff. It's real as long as you believe. So don't let nobody tell you that unicorns are not real, because they are real. They're real. And they're magical. And so just like this chicken is real chicken. And I'm sorry that I'm poking a needle in his butt. but he's okay with it. He doesn't mind. And so, and then I have enough yarn for one more feather. And see, just going along the edge there, see? Let's see, let's put this one right here. And like I say, like I made that one on a cat toy. I've made a couple more too that are nothing. But I want to make them hens. And I can't think of why can't I think of words anymore? But see, now you could actually put feathers on here on his sides. You could cut feather shapes out of different colored fabrics, and you could put them on his sides, so he's got feathers here too. And let's see, how did I hang this? Oh, to hang it on this little stick here, I just put a little piece of yarn through up on his spine, and then he just hangs there for my kitty cat to play with. And my kitty cat loves playing with that. Oh, this one I stitched his beak shut. This one I didn't put a waddle on. But this one has waddle. But see now, when I make are they progressive? Progressive? I'm not sure if that's the right word. But see, I can put a line of thread through here and put beads up here and beads down here and a bell at the bottom. Then he would be one of them progressive. No, don't know the word. I gotta write things down for me to even remember. But see, there he is. Cluck, 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 cluck. Cluck, 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 cluck. He can lay an egg. But that's him. That's the chicken out of 2 squares of fabric. And just a little bit of jaggedy, whatever you might have, to make his comb and his waddle and his beak. And there's a chicken. I think he's just beautiful. And you can make Christmas chickens, or you can make Valentine chickens, or you could make chickens for any thing or whatever. And so, yeah, that's what you can do, because it's your chicken. And so now I'm going to continue working on another one of these dolls. My purple one. I'm going to make this purple one, and then I'm going to work on another purple one. I just love this one. Look how pretty. Her hair is so thick. And I just have to I'm going to put her, oh, do I got enough? No, I don't have enough. What time is it? Oh, I've been done on here for 43 minutes. So I won't finish her right now. I'll finish her after I say goodbye. Okay, so then that's it now. Let me see what Jesus is calling us up about today. He's calling us on the phone. Phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. It's Jesus calling. And it's April. What is today? April 25th, yes. Now, I tend to forget what month we're in lately. Oh, I got that on April 24th. I got to turn a page to April 25th. Okay. Let's see my bookmark. That come from my friend Cordula. She made that. Okay, did she sign her name on there? No, of course not. Okay, April 25th. Is that right? Yeah. Make your focal point. Oh, now everything's falling out. Make your focal point as you move through this day. Just as a spinning ballerina must keep returning her eyes to a given point to maintain her balance. Did you know that? I didn't know that. So you must keep returning your focus to me. Circumstances are in flux, and the world seems to be whirling around you. The only way to keep your balance is to fix your eyes on me, the one who never changes. If you gaze too long at your circumstances, you will become dizzy and confused. Look at me, refreshing yourself in my presence, and your steps will be steady and sure. And I agree with that 125%. That is very good. So I'm going to put that right back over there so that I remember to read that again tomorrow, even if I don't read it. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have another Timu haul for y'all. But if I don't do that, I think, well, I still might even still. I'm going to get everything out here that I want to make my wine cart doll. I want to make a wine cart doll. Oh, how's my back? I'm telling you, this old age thing. Okay, so hopefully tomorrow I'll make a wine cart doll. I'm not promising you anything, but I'll do something tomorrow. If ever I don't show up on a day, then you know I just am either extremely lazy or maybe I don't feel good or something. I don't know. But I'm going to try and show up every day, even if it's not important. Even if it's just sort of important or whatever. One lady in one of my comments, she said that I should just put a camera up in my house somewhere and just let people watch us all day long. She says people would just watch you all day long. It'd be good entertainment. It probably would be. Maybe. I don't know.
I made it back.
Did you make it back? Was there any mail in the mailbox?
No, not yet.
Nope, you already brought it in. That's why, Papa. Oh, where did it just go? Okay. Okay, Papa, tell everybody goodbye. Say thanks for stopping by.
Goodbye. Y'all come on back anytime you want to.
You know what? I took his hair the other day when he was sitting in his chair. I was behind his chair. And I put it all up in a man bun. And it looked so cute. But he said no. He wouldn't wear a man bun. But man, it was cute as ever. And so but he said, no, quit playing with my hair. But I like to play with his hair. And just one day I'm going to get it up in a man bun, just long enough for him to let me take a picture. So you can see how pretty it looks in a man bun. I think man buns are amazing. Okay, I am going to shut up. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. Keep you safe and secure and satisfied. Keep you insane. And keep you happy and healthy and humble. And all of that. And then I will see you tomorrow on another video that makes no sense. And God bless.